All right, hello everyone. Welcome to D20 Woodworking. I'm excited to have you here. Today we're playing Marvel Champions. We're playing solo, and we're going to be doing Drang versus Nebula on standard. So, a quick word of warning, I guess. I have yet to play Nebula, so I have really no idea how to play her well. So we will see how this goes, but I'm excited regardless. So I'm doing a aggression deck. Yeah, I'm excited. So let us jump into the gaming table. All right, so we have Nebula starting with 9 health. We have Drang starting with 13. Again, on standard. And Terrestrial Invasion starts with 2 threat on the scheme. And Drang's overwhelming forces have mounted a surprise attack against Earth. So that's what we're dealing with today. So let us begin by first drawing our 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's jump into this. So combat ready might be interesting. Remove Thor Energy Groot, which could be good for just defending all day. So we're going to keep Groot. We're going to keep that. I don't have an aggression card to do this with. And we don't have to remove threat yet. So I'm actually going to get rid of these 3. Alright, so I'm getting rid of extra. I'll show you. Cutthroat Ambition, Downtime, and Combat Ready. The reason being is because I don't think I need them right now. Not yet. I'm hoping I get an aggression card so that this is worthwhile. And then just anything with this energy card, and we're going to play Groot. So 3, 4, 5. Not at all what I wanted, but that's okay. So we're probably going to use aggression in a way I didn't want to use it, but that's okay. All right, let us jump into it. So we're not going to be using any technique cards. We're going to turn over. And then the first thing we're going to do is use the Milano, and we're going to reduce the threat down to 0. Brings it down to 0. Then we are throwing away Strength and this Power of Aggression card to get Groot out there. And then we're going to throw away Strength and Wide Stance to get Mockingjay out there. When she gets in, she stuns an enemy. She's going to be Drang. All right. We're not going to attack with him because a lot of times when you attack with him, that gets him killed the next round. So we're not going to bother with that. But we are going to do the 2 damage. Bring Drang down to 11. That's going to be our first turn. It's kind of weak and not exactly what I wanted. Oh, I'm sorry. She gets to attack still. So there's 1. Brings him down to 10. She gets 1 consequential damage. Okay. Now we're going to refresh. Draw back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay. So first thing we have to do is add 2 threat to the main scheme. It goes back up 2. And then this gains a barrage counter. If there are 4, or we place the 4th one on here, we take 2 indirect damage. He would attack us, but he's stunned, so he removes that, and we get a bad card, which is going to be Cannonade. Let me make sure this fits over here. There we go. So Cannonade gains 4 threat on it. 3, 4. Exhaust the Milan to remove 3 threat. So basically, this adds +1 damage to anything he does. Oh, and that's it. And now it is our turn. All right. So we don't have a minion. So what we're going to do actually is throw away a Relentless Assault and play Cutthroat Ambition. And then we're going to throw away the other Relentless Assault and play Weapons Master. We're going to hold on to our Genius in case we need that. So what we're going to do is exhaust this Milano to take off 3 threat from this scheme, the side scheme. So that gets rid of that. And then we're going to thwart 1 with Mockingbird to get rid of the last threat on this, to get rid of this. So I don't really have to deal with that +1 attack because I think that's going to be tough. Still not going to do anything with Groot because I don't want to mess him up. Attacks, gain piercing, overkill. We don't have to worry about that. Nebula gains retaliate 1. We don't have to worry about that. So we are going to do 2 damage onto Drang, bringing him down to 8. So 2. Oops. 2, 4, 6, 8. And that is everything. So we will refresh. Yeah, that's everything. We'll draw back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's not terrible. So now there's going to be 2 more threat put on the main scheme. The barrage token goes up to 2. Still don't have to worry about that yet. He's going to attack. We're going to block it with Groot because this is Groot's whole purpose in life. So 2 plus a star. If this activation is attack, you get 2 more boost icons. So that's 4 damage it's going to do to Groot. After Groot defends and attack against him, heal 2 from him. So he's just down to 2 damage now. And we get our back guard. His spear. Alright, it's not completely what we want, but that's not the worst thing in the world. So we could spend 2 fists and a science resource. We don't really have that. So we can't get rid of the spear. Okay. Alright, so first thing is we have to do all the technique cards. Yep. So this one removes 3 threat from a scheme. We'll do that from the main scheme. This is why I wasn't too worried about it right off the bat. That goes away. And then this lets us deal 4 damage to the enemy. So we're going to do that right in the Drang, bringing him down to 4. Alright, cool. So first thing is let's play a Genius to get Ironheart out there. And Ironheart's going to let us draw a card, which is Spider-Girl. Okay. Okay. So we're actually going to use... Okay, we're going to do Mocking Bird first and do a 1 damage, which is going to be down onto 1 on the villain. And it's actually going to take care of Mockingbird. She's going to get knocked out because of the consequential damage. Then that allows us to throw away Daughters of Thanos and Endurance and play Spider-Girl. She would confuse and stun a minion, but there's no minions out there, so we don't have to worry about that right now. And then we are going to play the Milano to use it as a resource to play her upgrade, Unyielding Persistence. So in hero form, Nebula gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and stalwart. We really just want her for a +1 attack. It's going to take out these last 3 life. And we go to Drang stage 2. Now, stage 2, when it's revealed, if it's in play, give Drang 1 face down boost card. If he has the spear in play, I'm sorry. So he gets 1 face down boost card, which is going to help him out a lot. And then we don't have to worry about anything else yet. And then Ironheart's going to attack for 1. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to bring his life back up to 14. Let me do that first. Almost forgot about that. So 14. And then we're going to attack for the 1. So it's going to bring him down to 13. So now you're going to see him at 13, and that's why. And then we get to play Spider-Girl. Completely forgot about that. Do 2 more damage. Bring him down to 11. Okay. That's everything. Refresh. Draw our 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lethal Intent, Combat Ready, Valkyrie, Drax. Chase him down. So we should be able to pretty much get close to finishing this round. So 2 more threat gets put on. Another barrage token. So we don't have to worry about that. So now he's going to attack me. He's going to get another boost down card because he gets 1 to start with. And we're going to let Ironheart take all of this damage. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have to put this into play with Engage With Me. So Ironheart's taking it. Oh, no, I don't do that yet. Sorry. Now, since he's in play, he can engage you, and there are no other means to engage you. Deal yourself 1 face down encounter card. So that stinks, because I'm going to get another encounter card. So I'm going to take the 2 damage. I'm just going to take it, because I'm not too worried about it right yet. Brings me down to 7. So we're going to get 2 face down encounter cards. 1 is from this one, and the other one is what we normally draw. So we're doing Warlord. and this one. So after he engages you or activates against you, resolve the Badoon's charge up ability. Oh, okay. So that's 4. So we take 2 indirect damage. Brings it down to 5. All right. Nothing is blocking. So that's the big thing. Is I don't want anything to block me from attacking him, because we're gonna try to do a lot of damage right now. So this gets thrown out, and I get a tough status card. So that's helpful. Let's see what we got. We're gonna be playing Drax. That's what we're gonna be doing. So we're going to throw away Chase Them Down, Lethal Intent, Combat Ready to play Drax. So first thing Drax is going to do is attack. He can't attack any minions. So he's going to straight up attack Drang, do 3 damage, brings it down to 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6. Okay, we're going to do that much. So we're going to use the Milano, and we're going to remove 3 threat from this game. So what we're actually going to do then so we're not going to attack with Spider Girl, because I'm going to let Spider Girl take all the Drang hit. This stuff, I'm going to take some of this. Oh no, I'll take this. I have a tough status, so I'll just take that because I'm tough. Then this one can be taken by Groot. And that does 3 damage. But I only have 5 left, so I don't want to push that too much, so I'll do 1 with her. Alright, so we're going to do an attack. It's going to do 2. Bring the villain down to 6. And we're gonna hold there. I think that's a good spot to hold. I'll refresh. I still have my 1 card. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually probably should have flipped over, but I think we're gonna be all right, at least for this turn. So 2 threat. That gets a counter on it. All right, so he's gonna attack. I'm gonna let him attack me. And then I'm gonna block it. Let him attack me. 3, 4, 5. Get the villain a tough status card. It's not what we need right now. Ooh, that's rough. So that knocks out my tough. Next, I'm going to attack with the Badoon Warlord. Do that. It's going to do 3 damage, and I heal 2. Let me just mark these off so I know that these were done. Alright, we're going to attack 2. Going to block with Spider Girl. And then he's going to do 1. Activates resolve the charge up ability. So we're going to do that. And we just take the 1 damage. Our bad card is the Villain Schemes, which that's not ideal. So it's 2, 3, 4. And another charge up counter goes on. So 4 brings that total up to 6. Okay. Ooh, okay, that is rough. Let's clear his board off to make sure we don't confuse ourselves. Alright, so we don't have any technique cards. We don't have to worry about that. He's got 6 life left. Wow, this is not great. All right, so we're gonna throw away these 3 cards. It's about Valkyrie in play. After she enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion, 3 if you did a lightning resource. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna do this to remove our threat by 3, bring it down to 3. All right, so let's think. So if I remove some more threat, everything just schemes a lot, which might not be the worst thing in the world. Might actually be what I do. Yeah, so let's do this. Do that, and just to take out this grunt. I'm going to thwart for 2. So this is going to bring this down to 1. So now the idea is I'm going to let him scheme. This is going to do 2 damage regardless, so that doesn't matter. And it's going to do 2 plus whatever, so 3. It shouldn't flip over, but even if it does, it's not that big of a deal. So I think we're going to stay here. Drax isn't going to do anything. So we're going to reset. So we draw back up to 5. So we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Pretty good. Now, thwart goes up by 2. So that brings it back up to 3. Barrage counter flips to 4. We take 2 indirect damage. So I can give this out a little bit. So we're going to do that. We're going to do 1 there, and 1 there. We're not going to give it to ourselves just in case something happens. He's going to scheme, which puts a barrage counter on here. So 2, nothing. It's perfect. That's really, really good. Brings it up to 5. He's going to do another 1. That's 6. So we're still good. Now our back card. Discard an upgrade card attack. I don't. I can't. So it gains Surge. Alright. Force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon counter again. Starts with 3 on it. Just make sure that's good that you can see that. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. Alright. That was good. That was probably as good as it's gonna get. Alright, we're gonna throw away She-Hulk, an evasive maneuver. Oop, no we're not. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that yet. We'll do this. Do a 1 attack to just knock off the tough. That's all we're gonna do. It's gonna take out Valkyrie. We are going to throw away Weapons Master. It doesn't really matter. And we're gonna attach this energy spear to a guardian ally, such as Drax. So Drax can get +2 attack. This is how we're gonna win. Drax does, oops, this gets a consequential damage. Is going to do 3 plus the 2 is 5 damage, bringing down to 1. And then Nebula is going to finish off Drang and do the last attack. I also had the ability to still attack with Groot, and we could have gotten Bug out there. I could have thwarted some more. I could have done some other things. So it wasn't a close victory. It was a pretty good victory, so I'm pretty happy with that. So, wow, okay, that was interesting. I feel like I really did well because honestly, the Guardian allies, I mean, in your Guardian deck seem to really kind of be a must. They're really fantastic. I think they're a must in almost any, well, really any Guardian deck. I feel like Nebula does some cool things, but doesn't really attack it the whole time. Like, I know she had her what was the card that's out here? A Weapons Master deals 4 damage to an enemy. And there was, I think, 2, maybe 3 of them in there, which isn't bad. There's just not a lot of attack. She's not a high-powered offense character, but she does a lot of different things. And it's interesting the way you play a card. You get like a decent benefit, right? It's not bad. It's decent. And then when you use technique, it really piles on the next turn. So I think that's a pretty cool system. I think that's interesting and unique that maybe really hasn't been done before. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. This was a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing more. I also realized that my threat might have been off by 1, but it doesn't really matter. So I think my hero thing was off too. I think that's where I messed up. I think hero should have been down to 4 and threat should have probably been at 5, but doesn't matter. That's why I keep track manually on here too. So but anyway, that was a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you all the next time that I play. So take care all.